Yo guys, what is up? So it's been around a week since I got back from my trip to Japan, and being that it was my 5th time there, I've accumulated quite a few cool things from Japan, and I thought in this video it'd be cool to share with you guys some things you guys should get when you're in Japan, specifically for your home. So before we begin, I thought I'd start by adding a bit of context. For reference, my style is predominantly inspired by mid-century modern and Japandi. That's the stuff you're into. Make sure you like and subscribe to see more videos like this. So I thought it'd be easy to kind of break up this video into 3 categories. First one is ceramics, second is kitchen, and the third and probably the biggest category is home decor. Starting with ceramics, specifically cups. If you follow my content, you know that I take my coffee setup pretty seriously. So if you want to learn more about that, check out my coffee setup video. But this time I want to talk about where I found my cups. So what I was hunting for initially was a cup like this, so something with a smaller base and a wider opening. You've probably seen these on other coffee accounts, which is what made me want this in the first place. But what I ended up accumulating wasn't just one style of cups, but a variety. I feel like when I was in Japan and I was surrounded by all these beautiful ceramic pieces, I kind of just wanted to get them all. As for my collection, which is up here, I've tried to collect a variety to cover all drinks from cortados to lattes. Starting with these round cups, I got them from a store in Kapabashi Street. I don't remember the name of the store, but I guarantee if you walk down Kapabashi Street, you'll find a bunch of cool cup designs that will pique your interest. And this cup I got from a cafe in Nara called Rokume. I literally went there to get a coffee and they served me a latte in this cup and immediately wanted to add it to my collection. I have this one in yellow and red. I like how the colors are distinctive and they kind of pop on my shelf. These are the not neutral lino cups and you can get them anywhere I think, but I found these in a cafe called Ogawa Coffee Lab. These cups are the Hasami porcelain cups and I got them from a store called Loft. Loft is a Japanese chain that stocks stationery, homeware and even travel accessories. While these aren't ceramics, they definitely add to the collection. These are the Kinto glass cups and I got them from Loft as well. But the mix is kind of the point, having that variety, the different shapes, the different colors. It looks so much more considered and alive rather than if everything matched. I feel like it tells a story. On to kitchenware. Now, Kapabashi Street is where I'd really tell you to pay attention because I feel like it's one of the most underrated spots in Tokyo. It's basically an entire street dedicated to just kitchen supplies. I feel like the range is on another level and it's significantly cheaper than buying it back home in Australia. So I picked up 2 knives whilst in Japan. This is a nakiri, which I got from my previous trip in Japan. So a nakiri is a vegetable knife that has a straight flat blade and it's designed for clean cuts straight through produce without that rocking motion. The next knife I picked up is this chef's knife, which I got on my most recent trip. A chef's knife is meant to be an all-rounder. It has a slightly curved blade, built for everything from breaking down meat to rough chopping. The next thing I picked up is this Kama Asa chopping board in a medium size. This has been perfect for me. It's made of an EVA material, which is meant to be really soft on your knives. But I used to have one of those really big wooden chopping boards because the internet told me I needed one. And I honestly didn't like using it. It didn't really fit in my sink, so cleaning it was a massive pain in the ass. So this has been a lot easier to use and clean. Also, I feel like the black has a really nice finish to it. It looks really clean and intentional on my kitchen countertop. The next thing I recommend are utensils. These ones I got, I feel like are for really specific and niche scenarios. So this is for my lattes. And this is for my taller cups that these spoons are just too short for. The next thing I'll talk about is bowls and plates. Whilst I was in Kapabashi Street, I saw that they sold a lot of bowls and plates that were really cool, but I felt that would be a bit too hard to bring back. I do have some bowls and plates from Japan, but I bought them here in Australia just because it was easier to bring home. If you do have the luggage space, you can store it safely in your checked-in. I do recommend going to Kapabashi Street to check out their bowls and plates. On to home decor. So starting off, we have these calendars that I got from Loft. I have a big monthly wall calendar and a small Teoe one at the entrance. Japanese stationery design is just different. It's minimal, it's quiet. Next up is books. Now, books can be both functional or decorative, or even both. 今、日本語を勉強します. So my Genki textbooks are on the shelf, not decor pieces exactly, but it's nice to have a little area of your space showing what you're actively working on. I have this decorative book from Yoshitomo Nara. If you're not familiar with his work, he is a contemporary Japanese artist known for his big-eyed melancholic figures. It's decoratively simple, but really striking, and people notice it straight away. I also have a Yoshitomo Nara tray just over there sitting as a decorative piece. All these books I got from a store called Sutuya, and this one's a bit of a hidden gem. So Sutuya is a beautifully curated bookstore. It's very design forward, and I picked up some Brutus magazines whilst I was there. These ones are worth grabbing, even if your Japanese is non-existent. The photography, the layout are beautiful, and they look really great on a coffee table or shelf. Some Sutuya locations, near the entrance, there's this area with free printed brochures and promotional cards. If you take the time to look through them, they are genuinely stunning. I've cut out some and stuck them on my wall, and they look like proper artwork. And the best part is, they're free to take. So the next thing I'll talk about are candles. These two candles I picked up by accident, and it's honestly one of my favorite things that I came back with. First is a Diptyque Tokyo exclusive. So if you know Diptyque, you know they have beautiful candles already. One day, me and Jolly were just walking by and we saw they were selling these Tokyo exclusive ones. I feel like these have an extra layer of attention to them. It has a different scent and a different design from their regular line, and it felt like something you can't really get anywhere else, which is exactly the kind of thing I love to get when I'm traveling. The second candle is from Walden Woods, Kyoto. The story behind this is I was just wandering in to get a coffee and I saw they were selling these. It wasn't just a candle, but the entire atmosphere that sold me. I've burned my Diptyque candle, but I haven't really used my Walden Woods candle. But honestly, they look just as good sitting on a shelf unlit. They're the kind of objects that do something to a room even when they're not on. The next thing I want to talk about is trinkets and collectibles. Sprinkled around my home are trinkets and collectibles that I feel add a lot of personality. I feel like people underestimate how much these can do for a room. I actually picked up a Smisky from my most recent trip, and I'm going to open it up in front of you guys. So I got the bed one, and these are the options you can get. Honestly, my favorite one is probably the one on the cover, but I'll be happy with any of them, so let's see what we get. Dang it, I didn't get the one I want, but this one's still pretty cute. Now to find a home for this little guy. As for me, I have a few little trinkets lying around the house. I have some Sunny Angels, some Smiskys, Daruma, and in my home office I have a lot of figurines that I displayed. Figurines from shows that I really enjoyed watching and definitely make my space feel more like me. So that's basically everything from ceramics, kitchenware, and home decor. Japan has this design sensibility where things are beautiful and functional. Nothing feels excessive, and I think that's worth bringing home. Also, if you've been to Japan and you've picked up something great, let me know in the comments because I'm always looking for new spots. And if you haven't been yet, hopefully this gives you a shopping list to work from. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.